Hello Scorpio, how are you? Welcome to your February 2017 Love and General Tarot card readings. My name is Jane and this is my channel, International Tarot. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Also, welcome to Tokyo. I'm doing my readings from Tokyo this month. So, good vibes all the way from Japan. So, let's begin with your love reading for February 2017. Okay, I feel like maybe you've been going through something substantial, but I think you're at the tail end of this, okay? I'm getting the reversals of the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Three of Swords as well. And I think while you are in this place of fogginess and you aren't quite sure exactly what it was that you went through or why or really like what the whole purpose of this was, I think on some level you're feeling a little bit of a sense of closure, whether or not you know it or not. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, and just really quick, I know that a lot of tarot readers have been through this, and now it's my turn, I guess. There has been someone stealing my videos, so I just want to let you know that if you're not watching International Tarot, my channel, this is someone who has ripped off my videos, so just be sure. I just hope you're in the right place. Anyway, totally side note, I'm trying to put that in all my videos. Okie dokie. So you're on the tail end of this, okay? Three of Swords in a really positive way means that you are healing. It might not feel like it. You might still feel crushed. You might still feel disappointed. You might still feel hurt and sorrowful and like you're grieving or getting over something. But I think that you can sense a shift. Even though you still feel sad, you are able to sense a difference. That you're not fighting so much anymore. You're not, not emptily. That's not a word. In an empty fashion. Empty fashion meaning you're not fighting for things just for the sake of fighting, but that you're kind of maybe either maturing or growing out of that, or you're just really getting tired of repeating yourself, and so you've moved on. And I think you're tired of this pattern, and many of you are breaking patterns. Many of you are accepting responsibility. You are holding yourself accountable for your own happiness, okay? I'm not getting the energy of a partner here. So you may have gone through something with a partner, or maybe you have gone through something with someone that you loved very much. Maybe you lost them. Maybe you're going through some challenging time. Maybe if you're married, you went through, whether it was a death in the family or a change in career and things didn't go so well, or something that was in fact a challenge, you know? And here you are, and I think these patterns, this breaking of these patterns, and another scenario that I wanted to put out there too is, for those of you, I don't know why I'm picking up this vibe, but for those of you who might have fallen in love with someone who didn't love you back, or for someone who's fighting for someone that's not fighting for you back, Because I'm not getting reciprocity, right? This is very much about you. You might not understand the purpose of why you fell in love with this person. Why did this relationship happen? Why did you even meet on Tinder, right? What are the odds, like you were just visiting Miami or whatever. You were just visiting and now you met this amazing person and you can't get them out of your mind, but yet you cannot have them. Like, just kind of like a crazy scenario like that. What is that purpose? Having absolutely no idea why they're in your life, why they came there, but yet they're there, or they were there, and you're moving on. You're starting to say, okay, self, enough. I want real love. And if you're in a marriage, in a long-standing relationship, I want more. I'm tired of going round and round and round. I'm tired of fighting for something that I just don't see the benefits from. Now, I'm not saying that you won't get benefits if you are married and in a relationship. It just means that whatever it is you're fighting about, whatever it is that you're so worked up and riled about, no longer becomes important. And I think there might be a shift in perspective, okay? Because I think on some level you're probably going to step it up. Step it up and start accepting responsibility. I don't think that any of you are going to be giving up easily, okay? You might not be fighting anymore for the bad stuff, but I see you fighting for the good stuff. Okay? So the hardships that you're going through, I think there's going to be a realization of how fruitless it is. And you're going to say, okay, I'm going to start putting my focus, my efforts, my attention on the things that will get me something that I want, that will get me closer to that marriage proposal, that buying of the house, that, saving for retirement and getting things there, or that next step. And I always kind of do the same types of steps, but it's common order of things, I guess. You know what I mean? I feel that there is a sense of detachment from you. The King of Pentacles is certainly your energy. Thinking on this earth-like quality, which is interesting. Still a feminine polarity, like Scorpio is water. It is a feminine polarity, so is earth. So there is still that introspective element to it. But being a king, it's more repressed, right? Not as warm and fuzzy, And I do sense that detachment. And it is probably, see, there's the old guy a little bit off to the side. I do feel that it is because of this sadness or this struggle, right? That you've kind of pushed the reset button, you've rebooted yourself a little bit, and you're now looking at things more objectively as opposed to emotionally. And while I don't see you taking offers from people, right? And again, your partner might be trying to give you ideas or solutions, or your partner might be trying to help, but I don't feel like you want their help. And I also don't feel like you really need their help. I think you have optimism about your future, especially if you are in a relationship. You have optimism, you have happiness to a degree. If you're working through something hard, you're hanging on to the good, which is really a promising way to be, right? Like you're not just about to throw up your hands and say, that's it, I'm out. No. You're going to start recognizing that you are fighting for all the wrong things, for all the wrong reasons. And I think this realization, even though right now it feels very foggy, it feels very confusing, and you really just aren't really understanding the nitty-gritty part of it, even though you're kind of at that place, I think that you're getting to this place of just feeling happier. I almost am kind of sensing like you are simplifying your life. That's what Pentacles do. They're about simplicity. And simplification means eliminating things that are not to your benefit. And there are many, many things that are not to your benefit. So you're going to drop all those things, and you're going to pick up the things that you can that have some utility in your life. Your partner may be trying to help, but this is a journey that you are on all by yourself. If there was a relationship that did not serve you, you're going to let go of it. It's going to be hard. You're still long for that person. You're still trying to maybe feel like, why? Why did this happen? But it will be the stepping stone or the catalyst to get you to reprioritize. You are not an energy that gives up easily. King of Pentacles does not give up. I often equate the King of Pentacles to a Capricorn in business. Once a Capricorn in business puts their mind to something, there is no limit to what they can accomplish. They work smarter, they work harder than any other sign. And I'm getting that vibe from you right now. I mean, not saying you are a Capricorn, but saying that you are taking on that work horse, I'm gonna get it done, I'm going to win, I'm going to accomplish attitude that is eventually going to get you what you want. I think in many ways you've actualized what it is you want, and maybe have been a little bit disappointed by that because the idea of it was better than the reality, right? You're on a healing journey, and I think there's a lot of really exciting progress. This is not a blocked, stunted growth reading. This is actually about, like I said, reprioritizing. In a relationship, reprioritizing the needs of another, reprioritizing your own needs, letting go of things that just aren't worth it. Letting go of things and arguments and fights and little things that just really don't matter. They really, really don't matter. You're trading in your 2 5s for your 2 10s. And certainly 20 is better than 10. Ace of Swords. You will find clarity. So this fogginess, this judgment in reverse, right? Like still kind of being a little bit in the dark, especially emotionally. I think a lot of you are feeling quite sad. Sad about something, frustrated about something. Your partner and you are disagreeing, and you're just not on the same page. And I think that you are in need of a breakthrough, proper communication, proper understanding, that you are probably about to experience a little bit of an ego piercing as well, you and your partner both. This is a card of victory. It is a card of breakthrough. So, the reprioritizing each other, the importance, that you have in each other's lives, breakthrough moment. What's worth fighting for? Not these things, breakthrough moment. Yes, it's hard to let go, but you are staying optimistic. Another breakthrough moment. You are maybe not at a place where you are willing to accept the help of others or to accept the offers or the assistance of others, but you are at a place of accepting understanding and getting things straightened out, getting things figured out. Okay. Okay, let's see. Did I prep this deck? No, I did not. Okay, so I'm going to get some reversals in here for you. Scorpio, a general reading. I don't want these yet. Sorry. Not quite yet. Okay. 3 shuffles. Okay, here we go. General energies. Scorpio, the Hierophant. I feel like the institutions in your life, be it marriage, your corporation that you work for, educational system that you go to school, you go to church, you go to whatever, and maybe even a person for some of you that you respect, a person, a mentor, a professor, someone that you look up to, someone that you respect and you respond to, a public figure, whatever, that there has been some level of disappointment there. Meaning you have upheld your end of the bargain, you have done what you said you were going to do, and yet it somehow fell short. And I feel like despite the fact that it fell short somewhere along the way, you are still maintaining your core values, your core morals and ethics and the principles that you live by. And you are keeping you're not going to fluctuate from that. And I think these things here, relationships or otherwise, were purely distractions. And here you are reprioritizing and realigning yourself with those core beliefs and those core values of what it is that you believe in life. Okay, now could be in terms of work or whatever it is that you do. But I think a lot of these core values and principles come from these affiliations with these institutions and organizations, okay? The King of Pentacles, again, truly your energy here. Queen of Wands. The Magician. King of Cups. The Eight of Swords, Temperance, King of Wands, and the King of Swords. Well, we officially have all kings coming out here. Let me think on this, because when I first kind of pulled these two out, I was thinking, oh wow, it's all 4 sides of someone. Was my initial response. I don't know quite yet if I'm seeing it as 4 separate people, but rather their association here with the cards underneath as all parts of you. This is a very logical process that you're going through. It's a very well-rounded decision of whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're making. I do sense that this is someone in your life, okay? Someone that might have caused a little bit of havoc, even a little bit of drama. It's associated with the 5 of Swords. Often can be a motherly type figure, often can be a business owner or superior, but probably not your superior. So maybe someone that holds a position of power of some sort, who is either equal to you in some ways or slightly less in terms of status. Someone that I think affects you in a certain way. I'm trying to think how. I kind of feel like this is like a thorn in your paw a little bit, this person. Kind of the one that frustrates you and angers you but yet there is still a desire to maybe connect here. Okay, Scorpio, sorry, I had to stop my camera for a second, but what I was talking here about that there is someone here that you have a desire to connect with, someone that you have a desire to please, or you don't want to let down. And when you sense that they pull away from you, or you sense that they are wavering in any way, I think there's like a scrambling effect to make sure that you maintain this person's attention in some way. I think that this person and their affiliation with where you work, or again, your foundational morals and principles, causes you to, like, this is the person and this is the reason why you might be really reprioritizing your life. And that reprioritization carries over into all elements of life. What do you really deem necessary and important in your life? Money is important, yes, but is it critical to your overall happiness? Some say yes, some say no. It's going to depend on your personal beliefs. And, I think that these kings here, right, are all here for representing the four corners of your own personality, because we're not all you're Scorpio, you're water, but you're not just water. You're not just this, and I don't want to minimize the complexity of humankind by saying you're a water sign, you're the King of Cups, and that's it. Because we all have the earth, water, fire, and sword or air natures, right? And I think you are really tapping into each section and really figuring out how to reprioritize things. And you're tapping into an inner source of power here. Taking charge, taking control, self-empowerment, feeling inspired, and actually accomplishing those things. I think in some way, though, you're feeling quite trapped, almost maybe trapped by your sense of duty. It's not bad, it's hard. Because you're trying to figure out your life. You're trying to say, okay, well, how does this person play into my life? How does my decisions affect the people that are around me? And I think in some ways you're really, really trying super, super hard to maintain some level of peace, to maintain some level of equilibrium. Like, I think you are trying really, really hard not to stir the pot because it's already been stirred enough. I think you're tired. I think you might be overthinking this a little bit as well for fear of not wanting to hurt somebody. I am sensing that you're maybe not in your most optimistic place. Okay, we have the sun here, but the Leo King, okay, the fire energy in us is in the reversal. So you might not be the most optimistic, and you might be a little bit on edge because of this person as well. Sensing that maybe this person is the cause of this whole restructuring in your life. And you aren't accepting offers, you aren't accepting people's willingness to help, you aren't accepting job offers or whatever. This is something that you're overthinking. Your heart is telling you that you want this. Your heart is telling you you want everything. You want family, you want money, you want success, you want prestige, you want elegance, you want fun, you want everything, right? That's what your heart is telling you. Your practical side is like, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. And then it's like, how am I going to do this with this person in my life? How am I going to take the next action. What am I supposed to do? You know, like, how am I going to lead and do this? And then it's like, there are so many things and so many things I need to do, and I don't really know where to start. Sense of overwhelm. I'm glad you have this well-rounded. I'm glad you're thinking about this from every angle and you aren't jumping in and you're not being careless about it. But I do think that maybe it's putting you at a standstill a little bit because you are overthinking and you don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to step on anyone's toes. You don't want to offend anyone. But I think in some ways that's somewhat inevitable. Let's see here. Oh, this one just popped out, and we have the Ace of Pentacles that just came. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles right next to each other. Oops. Right next to each other. And so two things, right? Maybe a new offer is coming in that you actually want. I feel like these are offers that maybe you don't want. Offers or solutions or things that you are just not super excited about, but this is something that you should be excited about because this is an opportunity that will enable you to have abundance in your life. Okay, that's what I love about the Ace of Pentacles is all the greenery and the garden. Where's the camera? All the garden and the flowers and all the growth, you know? There is growth in your life. There is goodness in your life. And here is an opportunity for which you can grasp and harvest the way you were really meant to and the way I think you really want to, right? It's putting these obligations and things to work and actually reaping the benefits of those obligations and of those responsibilities. You have placed a lot of, a tremendous amount of responsibility on your own shoulders. Why shouldn't you be compensated for that? Why shouldn't you be recognized for that? You know, and I think you will, and I think you are. Okay. I think that's everything. Sorry I had to stop the camera in the middle. Just had a little blip on my computer and needed to take care of it. But I hope that this provides some insight for you in some way. Not a lot of drastic change, just restructure. Keep it basic, keep it simple. Okay? I wish you nothing but the best of luck this month of February. Thank you so much. Bye.